Welcome back, and we're going to continue with one more episode of The Witcher before we finish up for today. We do have quite a few quests available that we unlocked from going around all the villages in Skellige last night. That's added to our to-do list. But there's a loose quest around here that struck my interest.
Something here. Where's that artifact Kira gave me?
We're doomed! You's the one brought soured wine. Curse is your fault as much as mine.
You boys cursed.
What? The sun flying from the moon? We're making offerings to the All-God, clearly.
You too can seek his aid. That's if you've got fitting offerings. He scorned ours, then cursed the old village.
The All-God, you call him. First I've heard. Is some new deity?
Nay, 'tis ancient, revered by our forefathers. They say it were like this. Roslav of Oriton came here to gather brushwood. Suddenly, for no reason, a bush burst into flame. Then, Roslav heard a voice from the ground, demanding offerings and obedience.
We've been coming here since then, bearing gifts, in exchange for which the All-God watches over us, keeps us from evil.
Plain to see that. So, what's wrong with your offerings?
You needn't mock us, you can see right well we brought scraps. Before the war, I wouldn't give this such to me hounds. But what can we do? Such are the times.
And they're like to get worse. All-God said if he don't get a rafter of bacon and a barrel of beer at least, the rivers will fill up with frogs and locusts or some such will devour the harvest.
I could intercede on your behalf with this All-God of yours. Got a feeling we'd come to an understanding.
Well, I suppose it can't hurt to try. To speak with him, you've to stand before the altar and cry out, "All God, help a poor wretch in need." Who knows, he might just listen to a foreigner.
A greedy god, then.
Oh, All-God, help a poor wretch in need. Pretty please.
How dare you disturb my divine rest, mortal?
I dare disturb it because I want your divine self to lift the, curse you cast. Those peasants really don't have.
They must bring worthy offerings or they shall face drought, driving hail, earthquakes, avalanches. I have spoken.
Avalanches? Here? How would that work? No answer from the All-God. Fine. We can finish our conversation when I find him. Voice came from underground.
Anything new?
So long.
Now, where was this bit leading underground I found? Oh god, my short attention span. Ah, there we are. Oh my god, it's a giant pig demon.
What? Who dares disturb my divine being?
Geralt of Rivia. Pleasure. Expected the All-God to be corporeal in form, but never thought he'd be corpulent. Fattened up nicely at those peasants' expense.
Expense? Expense? Not a word about the help I give in return. Blessings, absolutions, enlightened advice. Believe me, these folks need all of it. I'd watch over them still if they fulfilled their end. But lately they offer these pathetic scraps.
That they steal from the mouths of their children. And to make matters worse, you cast a curse on them.
And I'll not lift it till they bring me worthy offerings. I'm to settle for curds and whey? Not a chance. And you can tell them that.
Been in this hole long?
For a century or so. One winter I found shelter here. Built a fire so large the flames leapt through the crack, lit the bushes above. I coughed from the smoke, and suddenly heard a peasant. A voice out of nowhere, he called. A miracle. Thus, I became a god.
Parasite, more like.
Maybe so. But what of Freya and the Little then, Demanding prayers and offerings, given naught in return? I talk at least.
Fine, I'll tell them what you want. But they'll carry you out of here on pitchforks one day. You'll see.
Anything new?
Talk to your old god, face to face.
And? Will he show us mercy?
Sadly, the old god wouldn't bend. Seems this shepherd's got a stern hand for his flock.
Told you, Tribal. Won't move him with tears. We gotta empty our larders.
Oh, one last thing. Did you know there's a crypt beneath this hill? Might want to take a look sometime.
Maybe you'd care to go up top, see if you're still there.
Should I have killed him? I mean, he did kind of deserve it.
I'm busy.
So, we're going to get the titular question first. Oh shit, I need to actually equip it, don't I? Second requests. Look at all this crap adding up. Inmost clothing. Seems as good a starting point as anything. Back to Skellige Isle. To Larvik. Oh, fuck. Okay, made your point.
As Yennefer of Vengerberg told it, there had been a magic explosion in Skellige. Related to Ciri's reappearance, it had destroyed a vast swath of forest. Geralt set out for the Isles to join the sorcerers, and seek further clues of Ciri's whereabouts. The druid Ermion, however, had no intention of letting Yennefer examine the woods, so Geralt and Yen sought out Jarl Krakon Krayt, who helped break down the druid's resolve.
Ah, yes, the finest of loaning times. Come on, come on. Okay. I'm assuming I've beat the innkeep at Swallow. Gwen. You what?
Can I have a word?
I serve the goddess and her folk. What can I help you with?
You, Svanna. Can outsiders sign up?
Freya sees no insiders, no outsiders. Any man can pay her tribute by risk. Our races differ from those on the continent. We are beholden to one rule alone. First across the line wins. Sometimes he's the swiftest, other times it is the one who knocks his opponents off their mounts.
Explains the name. There an entry fee?
Courage. If you do not lack it, hang a horseshoe.
Winner get a reward of any kind?
He covers himself in glory, basks in proof of his valor.
Was hoping for something a little more tangible.
To us, such things matter least. But yes, the winner receives something to remind him of his feat. At times...
How about that? See. Bit of exercise.
The first 3 on Adscala. Whoever wins each at least once returns here to Hindisfjall to face last year's best rider in a final pursuit.
Gotcha. What's his name?
You mean hers. Astrid of Speakerog, known as the Vipress.
Lovely as monikers go.
And completely deserved. Good luck, Witcher. May your deeds bring the goddess pleasure.
Oh, sweet. So we got horse races unlocked. We'll worry about that later. Another quest there.
Who are you? Why are you here?
Could ask you the same. Places like this, usually home to necrophages alone.
They're corpse eaters, aye. And they grow bolder by the day. Crawl out to attack the living. We'll kill them all. Clear the mine with our swords in our hands. Honor our fathers in doing so.
I'm a witcher. Could go with you and help.
And steal the glory due us? No chance.
Glory won't do much for you if ghouls are gnawing on your bones.
When you think on it, makes sense. All right. You lead the way then. Hey.
Okay, we'll do this one first.
Hey, where you going?
Shit, there's a lot of them.
Hey, where you going?
Crap. Yep, hiding in the wall. That didn't go well. Taco Tuesday. Ah, sounds like a plan. Well, these dumbasses charged in and got killed. Got fully wrecked. Not my problem, they're weaklings. Now I've got to re-equip the goddamn quest. Take the scenic route.
Freya, hear my prayer. Freya, grant my plea.
Stay with us one more week, Karisu. I know you feel you.
Why does the goddess...
Brought myself here, seems to me.
You do not worship Freya.
No, but I respect those that do, including her priestesses.
This does you credit, but is meaningless as well. For Freya rewards and punishes those of other faiths and infidels as she does her own. Worship her and it will help, though it will settle nothing. What do you need?
Tell me something about this temple, could you?
It happened once that Freya lost her favorite white cat. She scoured the Isles and finally found him here. Freya's heart filled with joy, and she blessed this place. A temple was then established here.
Didn't know Freya was into cats.
Your ignorance speaks poorly of you. The white cat is the goddess's sacred animal and has deep symbolic significance. This temple is for those who seek Freya's help in finding what they desperately seek. Perhaps even you shall experience her grace. Scorn her not. Or have you friends so powerful that you can afford to spurn divine aid?
Fair point, but at the same time, fuck you.
Mind if I have a look at your wares?
You got anything good? pick up some of the rarer ingredients. Things I don't have. That'll do for now. I don't want to blow all my money on shit I don't especially need.
Farewell.
Just
Can I have a word?
I am here to serve pilgrims who have come to venerate the goddess.
Mine's more an earthly matter.
What is it?
Word is you've got a problem. Morkvarg. That's its name? Could tend to it for you.
Do so, and you will greatly please the goddess.
That's nice and all, but coin's what pleases me.
You look the type. Fret not, I shall pay. But only if you rid us of Morkvarg, once and for all. There have been those who have killed Morkvarg, but a curse has brought him back each time.
Never heard of this Morkvarg. What is it exactly?
Not what, who. The worst man Skellige has ever known. He held nothing sacred, raided the lands of his own clan, took gold from Nilfgaard, murdered women heavy with child, and children he...
I know the type.
So he's a bad egg.
He feared but one thing, albeit secretly, the wrath of the gods. Morkvarg decided to prove everyone, himself included, wrong. So he came to Hindisfjall to raid the goddess's garden. This was years ago. Archpriestess Ulva stood in his path. He stabbed her in the breast and cast her into the mud. As her blood gushed forth, she cursed Morkvarg, and he transformed into a monster.
Could you be more specific? Monster can mean a lot of things these days. Folk have been known to call me that.
I'm afraid I cannot tell you more, for I've never seen him myself. But you might speak with Toradar's son, Einar. He saw Morkvarg and his men descend on the garden. He was the sole pilgrim to escape with his life that day. Settled in Larvik, you'll find him at the landing there, provided he's not at sea.
Farewell.
The goddess...
So...
Please be careful. Clouds obscure...
Ow! Where are you walking?
Hear my prayer. Freya, grant me prayer.
Scenic route. Although you do have to be careful because fall damage on this game is not to be fucking sniffed at. Wolves, not worth the time. Bandits. No, I'm not worried about you either. Scenic route complete. Sharing about anything in particular?
You're you dimwit! Drop one more and I'll keelhaul you!
Got a minute?
Prepare my boat, can't you see? Nilfgaardian dogs were the hunter's son.
Got bigger game in mind. Morkvarg.
Ah, so them's your apples. All right, ask away. In praise of Freya.
You were there when Morkvarg raided the garden. Heard you alone survived.
True. I managed to flee. Great Mother was looking out for me that day.
But she didn't give a lick about the priestesses.
Apparently. Morkvarg had them bound and slit their throats like horses for the sacrifice. And he laughed. Understand? He laughed. But Archpriestess Ulva cursed him with her dying breath.
You are beastly now, remain so forevermore. Ah, saintly woman.
Didn't help the priestesses. Why not?
How could I? Alone against a dozen raiders that... Why are you staring?
Just wondering. You people, obsessed with honor, courage, and so on. But you just cut and run? Strange.
I ain't proud of it. Since that day, I've been seeking a worthy death at sea. Seems the goddess, she's not seen fit to summon me.
What happened to Mortvarg?
Hard to believe, but fur rose through his skin, and his mug stretched forth into a muzzle, like a dog's or a wolf's. He howled, long and grieving, then lunged at his men. They tried to run, but he was fast as lightning. As he killed them, clamped his jaws round their throats, they turned to ash, just like that. Ash that seeped from twixt his fangs.
Not good. Curse must be complex, multi-leveled.
Such is the Great Mother's power.
Thanks for your help.
Goddess, guide your sword.
Never crumble. Respect, witch.
Quick save of the game. Let's go find this garden, then. Ha ha ha. Come on. God damn it, come on. Right, we're at the garden. Let's see what we've got. Find him. Okay, we'll find him. We'll place our sword betwixt his breasts.
A bite. Just one morsel. One piece. A crumb. Food. Food. Shank. Not again. Not again.
Key required. Base taxi. Let's whittle their numbers. My gamer sense is saying to light as many of these as possible. No? No? Oh. Shame.
Blood. Human. something down there. Can't see a thing.
Do we charge in? So we've established a perimeter. That was pathetic. How much damage did I take then? Fucking unrealistic fucking fall damage. Get smacked with a sword, very little. Fall off a fucking ledge that's like maybe what, 3 meters high? Half your health. What the actual fuck?
Human blood. Lots of it. Deep wound must have been.
Ah. So we need a key. Hello. Aha. A church. Does anything not require a fucking sodding key?
Untouched. No sign of feeding. Morkvarg doesn't devour his victims. Strange. Untouched. No sign of feeding. Morkvarg doesn't devour his victims. Strange. Lots of prints, old and new. His lair must be nearby.
Can I climb out of this water somehow? You know, I'd appreciate it. There 1 second. So I can't find the fucker anywhere. Just a lot of tracks here. Ah!
Can't cross that. Gotta go down, provided I can open the sluice. Mechanism looks pretty standard. One lever to choose the sluice gate, the other to work it.
Well, we looked that quite quickly, didn't we? Hello?
Key? Raymond? Where's the key? All I have in the chapter house. The crate. But the key? Where's the key? Why so silent, Raymond? You thief, you rogue, you whoreson, you worthless bastard! I will find the key without you, idiot, stupid prick! I can find your stench. Refreshing.
Oh shit, dodged the wrong way. Where you gone?
Willing to talk now?
Till I drop. You've got time before the blood's gone from me, and I return. Listen, carefully. Undo the curse. Free me. Finally, I will reward you.
So, no joy in being a werewolf?
Nay. Anything I devour returns to ash. Ash I cannot eat, I cannot drink, yet I bloody live and roam and prowl. The hunger is terrible, terrible. I bite my own flesh, but the smallest morsel burns my throat like boiling tar.
Everlasting hunger. Classic as curses go. Goes to explain why all those corpses went untouched.
Help, or I'll return to shred you, rip you limb from limb.
See what I can do.
See and do, or I shall.
Mentioned a reward of some kind.
Looted, raided, drunk most away, but all but one. True treasure.
Tiresome conversation. Not interested.
What will you do?
What a witcher ought to.
So. All dead.
Ideal friend. Patient, doesn't mouth off.
Do I care?
Draft from below. A cave?
Oh, god damn it. So, hold on. Where was the mechanism? It was this way, wasn't it? That's a well-disguised ladder.
The floodgates open, but nothing's happening. The floodgates open, but nothing's happening.
So the left one seems to control which door it is. So theoretically, do I just have to pick the right door?
The floodgates open, but nothing's happening.
So which one's that lifted? This one. Trial and error. Nice. Aha!
Bones fell through the crevice years ago. Air's moving here. Must be another cave above or way out.
Come on. Did I pick up a key? I don't remember picking up a key. Fine, fine, fine. Maybe I just wasn't paying attention. Balls. There we go. Now we need to search this place. Modvag's journey. Oh, he lied to us. This won't end well for you. Gonna fast travel there to just save a little bit of time. $54, Jesus. You.
This your fine, but ain't nothing like a good lamb chop.
Something I've always wondered. What are you Richards doing?
We'll have a fucking party, mate.
Respect, Richard.
Greetings, Grace Freya.
Liar.
What? I swear it on the Great Mother's tits.
Cut the act. Don't buy your piety one bit. You were one of Morkvarg's men.
Well, well. Sharp yarn. Didn't see one thing, though. Lads here around me, they're mine. Armed to the teeth to the man. Let me introduce you.
Can't wait.
You're daft. You're alone. What's your plan, eh?
Axie.
Let me show you.
Giants around.
Clever girl. I mean, I was trying to smash your shield, but okay. If I have to be a bit more... What's the word? If I have to be a bit more strategic and guilesome, fine. God damn it. I need to pay more attention. Sorry about that, guys. We're just drinking. Trying to run and drink at the same time. Oh, still need a goddamn key. Fine. I need to fully explore that chapter house, actually. Oh, you want round 2, do you? No, you dick. I mean, not cool. Not cool at all. Why won't you talk? Come on, this is ridiculous. Can't catch a fucking break.
As Yennefer of Vengerberg told it, there had been a massive explosion in Skellige. Related to Ciri's reappearance, it had destroyed a vast swath of forest. Geralt set out for the Isles to join the sorcerers and seek further clues of Ciri's whereabouts. The druid Ermion, however, had no intention of letting Yennefer examine the woods, so Geralt and Yen sought out Jarl Kraken Krayt, who helped break down the druid's
come on.
resolve.
damn it. Absolute bullshit. Absolute bullshit of the highest order. I mean, fair enough, it's not... For a big open world game like this, it's not quite as glitch heavy as Skyrim, but... Right, I feel better now. Come on, let's get this done. I want to get a monster hunter. Well, actually, I'm going to have a bacon sandwich after, as soon as I finish this quest. Bacon sandwich and then monster hunter. Don't know if I'll be recording anything there. Depends if my my squad is free, to be honest. Fucking dickhead being... Yep, totally realistic amount of damage. Oh, I haven't fully climbed yet. Thank you.
Here we are again.
Be kind. God, end this. Or release me.
Have a bite of this. That'll lift the curse.
Better be true, or I'll rip ye, shred ye. What did you do?
That was your own flesh. As far as I know, curse doesn't allow for that.
Orson, you tracked me, deceiver!
Hardly. Wanted me to lift the curse? Well, you're welcome.
Nice, nice, nice. Yeah, I wasn't ever gonna free you, buddy. Let's go get our reward. Come on, you can vault that. Gotta do it the goddamn fucking hard way every time, aren't we? Oh, you're not gonna take half my health. Let's go get our reward. Come on, come on.
Greetings. What may I help you with this time?
Morkvarg, got a few more questions. They'll come for my reward.
But can you be sure that...
Morkvarg's gone, for good. Guaranteed, or you'll get your coin back.
I shall hold you to that, Witcher. Greetings.
Mork. Farewell.
85 gold. That's a shit reward. I get they don't want to give massive handouts, but come on, 85 gold. And not much XP is not really a proper reward now, is it? But anyway, like I said, I'm going to go have a bacon sandwich and then I'll be playing Monster Hunter. I will be streaming again later on tonight. Not entirely sure what time. But until then, have a nice day.